I mentioned earlier that there are great restaurants here in Kilkenny. Here's one. It's the Cafe Soul, and we've been invited.
Morning, my name is Liam O'Hanlon. We're in Cafe Soul in Kilkenny. Today I'm going to prep fillet of Kilkenny beef with roast shallots, a fondant potato and a bell pepper and rosemary salsa. So let's go. Okay, here we have the fillet of beef, nice Kilkenny fillet. So we'll just nip the string off it. Sometimes we put the string onto it just to keep the shape, so but it's not perfectly round. So we'll just half this. We'll do like a medallion almost. Season it up, leave the seasoning sit on it for a few minutes.
That's freshly ground black pepper and coarse sea salt. Olive oil goes into the hot pan, followed by the cleaned and blanched potatoes.
So I'll get the beef on. Nice hot pan. Now let's leave that sit. We'll go back to our salsa now, yeah? So here we have just a diced pepper. Take a small bit of rocket, fresh rocket, and then we'll do just roughly chop it like that. That should be enough. Let's get this into our little bowl with the salsa. And a small bit of diced red onion.
The chef selected and finely diced red and yellow bell peppers for the salsa. Salt and pepper is also added.
So we use a small bit of raspberry vinegar as well. A small bit of olive oil. Okay. Just mix it up. Let's leave that sit for a minute and go nice and soft. So we have our little roasties here, our little fondant. Let's turn them over. Let's get a small bit of charcoal colour on them, yeah? Turn over our beef. It's just about rare there now.
The oven has been set at 230 degrees Celsius. The shallots have been roasted and the chef simmers the oxtail au jus. The roasted shallots are returned to the pan.
Roast off a small bit of thyme.
The pan is now returned to the oven for about 3 minutes for medium rare. The chef is now almost ready for presentation.
Just leave our beef rest there for a minute. We can just reheat it again in a second, but just leave it rest for a minute. You get a much better flavour, let the juices go back into it.
An oven-warmed plate is used for presentation.
Sit those back on for a sec. Yes, and get our little salsa now. You just run it down one side of the plate. Like so. There's our beef. With our potatoes. Maybe just nick the end off it. We can stand it. Like so. Sit our shallots just in and around. So we sit our oxtail over that. Take our these and just to make it look small bit rustic. A small bit of balsamic if I have it. And that's it. Fill off Kilkenny beef with fondant potatoes with roasty fondant, roast shallots, a little rocket and bell pepper salsa, and oxtail au jus.
Beautiful dish. Thank you very much, Liam.